I'm with Peter Reed of Minuteman Press and Ambit Creative Group, and we're going to talk a little bit about some of the things that they're doing with integrated media. First thing I think of, Peter, is you are Minuteman Press, but also Ambit Creative Group. So it sounds like you've gone a little bit away from just putting ink or toner on a page.
Yeah, well, it's all related, really. The Minuteman Press franchise is a terrific group to be part of. My father and I started 18 years ago in Kendall Square, Cambridge. We sell ourselves as Minuteman Press every day, and we pick up clients regularly. But over the years, people started to look and ask for things that were a little bit more than just ink on paper. And we sort of saw, hey, there's a need here greater than just the ink on paper. And that's where the Ambit Creative Group name came from. Ambit's an English word that means sphere of influence or territory of control. And we use it to say that any printer can talk about ink and paper, but we can talk about the surrounding business issues, which are often more important than just the ink on paper. So for example, we might have clients doing the same promotional direct mail piece again and again and again, and wondering why they don't get greater results. And we will often challenge them on their data and say, maybe it's time to take a fresh look at collecting data. Maybe it's time to take a fresh look at the creative concepts behind your marketing pieces. Maybe it's time that we take a look at a different media other than just print.
Yeah.
And that's helped us become more of a creative house, both in the sense of being a design studio as well as a marketing partner to some degree.
Like you're one of these print providers that's making the transition from being a print services company to being a marketing services company. It's quite a leap, and not all companies can do it, but it sounds like you're doing that pretty well.
I think we're being pulled in that direction. We don't want to pretend that we're something we're not,
sure.
and we don't want to be everything to all people, because that's an impossible task. But our clients are coming to us, and they might call us and say, I need a new brochure. And we go in to sit down and talk to them about the brochure, and as they're deciding who'll do the design, we mention we do design work, and then it uncovers the fact that they really don't even like their brand. So they said, you do brand work. So then we get into doing a branding project, and in doing the branding project, we ask a lot about the product, a lot about the market, a lot about how they've been promoting themselves, and we start suggesting new ideas. You know, ideas about, hey, maybe this campaign shouldn't be printed as it's been, or maybe it should be more of an email campaign, or integrating the multimedia approach is fantastic. So we're not afraid to sell things other than print. We certainly love to sell print when it's appropriate,
yeah.
But we really want to sell that satisfaction and that effect with the customer. It's a no-brainer that they're going to call us on the next project as well.
Yeah, well, you're adding a lot of value. You've been using MindFire for 2 or 3 years, and I understand that one of the things that MindFire does is they work with customers like you who have been pretty experienced to help train other customers. You sort of expand beyond just simply being one of their customers that they work with. You go and help new customers to begin to understand how to get up the learning curve and really drive the product or drive their own success.
Well, I think all the customers help each other, really, and that speaks to their sales training effort. They have a Jumpstart program, which is just fantastic, but then the sales tools are there regularly, and their commitment to that process is phenomenal. But a big part of it is case studies. What's happening? How are other people using this? How are they using it with particular industries? Who's having success? So the Coach's Corner is a great tool. We huddle our whole sales team around to listen to it and to participate, and then to be asked to join was really fantastic. Now, we were asked to join to explain the success we'd had with one of MindFire's self-promotion tools. They had provided a self-promotion campaign, and our creative director loved it. She took a look at it. She actually changed some of the imagery and some of the text to make it our own slightly, but really it was based off of the tool that was provided by MindFire, and we had phenomenal success. 38% response rate, and
wow.
to this day, we're still serving customers that were new from that campaign.